guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to do another Dyson Airwrap video because I don't think I have a how to use a Dyson Airwrap specific video. I have tips and tricks, I have a review, I have my routine, but I don't think I've ever really showcased the instructions. And even though I kind of show how I use the Dyson Airwrap, I feel like a dedicated video on just the instructions of how to use it would be really helpful. So let's get started on how to use a Dyson Airwrap. First of all, I want to go back to the bigger barrel. I have been using the thinner barrel with my shorter hair, but it is getting longer, so I'm going to make that switch. This is initially when my hair was longer, I used the wider barrel. And then I do recommend getting your products together. You don't have to use any of these, but for me, this is what I've seen really helps with keeping my curls in my hair. So I have a volumizing mousse. This is from Beach Waver. I do have a code you can use to save on all Beach Waver products. It smells amazing. Sometimes also use the braid balm, but I think today I am just going to use this so I get bigger waves. So normally when I'm deciding what kind of waves I want in my hair, if I want bigger waves, I'm going to go with this. If I want my waves to stand out from each other, I'll use the braid balm. I also use them together, but today I'm just going to use the volumizing mousse. And you don't want to forget your heat protectant spray. This is my favorite one. And then as a bonus, I also have a little water spray bottle. It's like a mister, which you will need if your hair is super dry, not super dry, but just fully dried. You will need on the ends. When I initially got the Dyson Airwrap, I saw a lot of videos saying you want your hair to be maybe 60-70% dry, where I feel like you need it 90% dry. My hair is 100% dry. I did wash it today. My hair holds curls better when it's freshly washed. I know it's different for a lot of other people, but I wasn't actually planning to shoot this right now, but you know what? It's nice outside. I have the time, so why not? And then other things I use are a hair clip and a brush when I need to divide my hair up in order to get to curling my hair. So first I'm going to go in with the heat protectant spray. You can always find this at a discounted store like Nordstrom Rack or Ross, TJ Maxx, things like that. But you can also get it on Amazon. I do have it linked on my Amazon storefront, as well as this. This is also from Amazon. Brush that through. And then I'm going to use this volumizing mousse. I have my rings on, so I want to take them off. I like to use a lot. And you can use this in damp or dry hair. It doesn't matter. I'm obsessed with the smell. I'm gonna get a little more. I like to bring it up here too. So now what I'm gonna do is divide my hair up. And one thing I want to say, if you are new and you haven't seen any of my other Dyson Airwrap videos, just keep in mind that the Dyson Airwrap is meant to give you a blowout look. It is not meant to give you curls, the curls that you would get from using a regular curling iron. Now the next step that I think is really important is to take your little spray bottle or go to the bathroom sink and just get your hands wet and just put some water on the ends of your hair. You don't want it soaking wet, but you want it a tiny bit damp. This will help your hair hold around the barrel. So that's all I need, not a lot. And then brush that through. And then when it comes to how much hair you want to wrap around the barrel, it really depends. For the bigger barrel, I definitely use more, maybe like this. But then I also feel like I use this much around the thinner barrel. So it really is a little bit of trial and error, but let's go ahead and see how this works. Also keep in mind, you want to make sure that this is turned away from your face. There we go. And you want to make sure you're on the highest heat setting on both sides. And the most important step after you curl your hair with heat is to use the cold shot for about 10 seconds. Some say 15, I do maybe 10. Okay, so you can see I kind of had trouble getting all of that hair to wrap around. So what I'm thinking is I might grab that section of hair that didn't fully wrap, even though it looks like it did, but I can tell. I might just redo the whole thing because that was probably too thick of a section. So let's just go ahead and redo it. And since it's already kind of pre-curled, it won't have to stay on the barrel that long. But what you want to do, and it's kind of hard to talk as I'm, using this because it's loud, but not as loud as hair dryers that aren't from Dyson. So you want to take the barrel, go under your hair, your section, and you want to kind of help it wrap around, but it should pull it automatically as long as your section of hair isn't too wet and isn't too thick. So I hope you saw how that just easily wrapped around the barrel. So that shows that that section we had earlier was just way too thick. Okay. And so once you get the hang of it, it really is a quick process to curl your hair with the Dyson Airwrap. And that's why your hair can't be too wet, because if it's too wet, it's not going to fully curl around the hair. And then if you have too big of a section, it won't pick it up, and then you'll have your hair flying all over the place. So this is a bigger section, let's see. So did you see how initially it looked like I was gonna have trouble wrapping my hair around the barrel? All you have to do is keep pulling the barrel down, and it's not gonna pull your hair, it's going to extend it and let it get a tighter wrap around the barrel. And then it just becomes so easy as you get used to that technique. And then if you have seen my other hair videos, my hair tutorial with hair tools, when we get to the other side, make sure to switch so that it goes the opposite direction. So same process. So I was trying to say, so if you see my other hair tutorial videos, then you'll know that when I remove the curling iron or my hair from the curling iron or hair wand, I hold the curl in my hand. I don't have to do this with the Dyson Airwrap because of that cold shot. That cold shot is of course gonna cool the hair off, which means it's gonna help your curl last longer. So there's no need to make sure that you're preserving that curl in your hand as it cools off. The Dyson Airwrap just does it for you. I'm going to take a bigger section just to see. So that was obviously too big of a section, and I just want to show you guys what happens when you do that, just multiple times. I wanted to show you. So I'm going to do that again, and I'm going to split it up. Even though that section at the end was kind of hanging out at the bottom of the barrel, it was already pre-curled, so it wasn't that big of a deal. So now we're going to take that other section, wrap that around quick. This is a bigger section, but it's like long instead of like wide, if that makes, I don't know. Can't really explain it, but I'm sure I can tell this isn't going to have a problem wrapping around the barrel. Okay, and then you have this really small section that I just somehow missed, so this will be super quick to curl. There we go. So we've got that first, so we've got that under layer done, and I'm already loving how it looks. It looks like the curls I would get when my hair was longer, so that's really nice. So now I'm gonna not do any hairspray yet. I could if I wanted, it's totally up to you, but for me, I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna push that back. And then for this section, I'm going to take the section of the hair, and then for this section, I'm going to take the hair at the crown of my head and separate it that way. Okay, I'm gonna brush both sides through. You can see it's kind of looking a little frizzy, so I'm going to spray a little bit of water. I do like maybe 2 to 3 sprays, mostly 2. So we'll do this side. I feel like this is going to be 2 sections. Turn your Dyson. I always like to brush my hair before I curl it, just to keep it nice and smooth. And so I hope you saw that as I was getting closer to the root of my hair that you can easily just, like this section, you can just, you know, push it toward the Dyson Airwrap, and then it will catch on. So now we'll do this side. This I think will be 2 sections too. This is a little thicker. Didn't turn it. See, that's what happens. We'll just blow it away. Right here in my eye. Okay, I think this is going to be 3 sections instead. Now we've got the crown of your head here, and you don't have to do this. I just like to do it. Sometimes I also will just split my hair down the middle and just, you know, continue on. But I want a little bit of extra lift, so I'm going to divide this into 2 sections. I'm going to have the direction of the curl go this way. So I think I need to turn it. Yeah, let's see if this works. And I forgot this needs to be sprayed a little. Okay, I know you couldn't really see, I just realized that after. So let's try again. Look at that lift. You see that? That's really nice. So I'm going to, sometimes if your hair is really long, you kind of have to help your hair curl around it, like do it for the Dyson, because it's, you know, you're going right here. Let me try to get lower. hair is now curled. And let me show you the back before I do anything else. You can see it's very voluminous. You've got some nice waves, no like hard curls. So now what I like to do is, I don't want to brush these curls out because they're exactly the style I want, but I am going to go over my hair with some hair oil, which is not here, so I'm gonna go get it in the bathroom. This hair oil is from Way. I really like this one. I recently got it. I also like that this can walk. You don't press down on it. So I'm gonna take my rings off because I don't want this to get on my rings. And I'm gonna do about 2 pumps. And I'm just gonna run it through my hair. This can help with frizz and give you a little bit of extra shine. I think I'm gonna keep my part the way it is. And then for a little bit of hairspray, I'm gonna go in with this Sexy Hair hairspray. I can bring everything to the front. And look at that. I love this look. I love the Dyson Airwrap. If this is something that you've been wanting, I definitely recommend working towards getting it, making sure that you have the funds to buy it, save for it, ask for it for a gift from someone if you want. But I just love the look you get from this. My hair looked so voluminous, which is really not the case for my hair. My hair is pinned straight. I lack volume here at the top. I honestly could use a little more, but overall I'm very happy with this look. And also I'm really excited that I can use the bigger barrel again, because honestly I wasn't getting this look when my hair was a little bit shorter. That's why I switched to the other barrel, the smaller barrel, but now I'm back to this. I do hope that you found this this instruction video on how to use the Dyson Airwrap helpful. I will link all of my other Dyson Airwrap videos for you, as well as all of the products that I used. Honestly, I could not recommend the Dyson Airwrap more. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Leave a comment down below of your thoughts and what other hair tools you would like for me to review, try out, and showcase for you guys. If you want to see more of my daily life, give me a follow on Instagram, Christina on Air, and I will see you guys in the next video. Subscribe if you're not already. Bye!